Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing amazing today. Got a very special message to deliver. This of course is going to be collective, so remember to take what resonates for you. And if you find by chance one of them doesn't, maybe tune in to another section of the reading. So why do they love you? Now this message is going to apply to anyone that you have currently on your mind. This could be someone you're dating, someone you're just getting to know, someone you know though has love for you, most importantly. So you can make it fit however you would like to. Go ahead and pick out a section, and then we're going to start with number 4 to start. But yeah, feel free to take a second there to see which one's calling you. And welcome to everyone that tunes in, sending you light and blessings your way. And yeah, we're just going to get out a beautiful message as to why your person loves you. So at the end of each message, there is actually a specific love letter for each. And we've got 2 decks of tarot. I shuffled and just literally split them by 4. And then same with the oracles. So we're going to have tons of messages from each. And it's going to be all beautiful vibes. So let's get right into it. All right. So if you've taken a second to choose, go ahead and like the video, show some support. I greatly appreciate that. And we're going to start with number 4. Okay, so let's see, where can I put these that you won't see them? Maybe we'll turn this a bit there. Okay, pretty good. There we go. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. So let's start with number 4. If you were guided to choose number 4, we're going to hop right into your message. So first we'll start with the tarot decks. Start with the bottom there. We'll shuffle so you can see what comes out. Okay, I already had a flipper there. Wow, so this person, first of all, why they love you so much is because they're very passionate about you. You and this person specifically have a very intense connection when it comes to love. Passionate-based connection. 2 of Cups there. So we're not doing reversals because this is all a love reading today. So this person definitely could be a soulmate if you pick this first pile. Now, wow, we've got the Devil. So this person definitely is addicted to you. This person has like a deep love for you, and they're not sure how to contain themselves. I'm not sure if this person's new in your life or you've been with them for a long time, but they see you as their 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. That's absolutely beautiful energy. Wow. All right. Nice start so far. Number 4. There you go. So you could be dealing with an earth sign specifically or a water sign. We do have a bit of fire and air as well. So we've got all the signs here, but earth specifically, this person has pentacles. What they love about you is that you have your finances in order as well. So you could be someone very successful. And if not, they see you as someone who has that ability to be. So they find that to be very much so attractive about you. They love you for that. This could definitely be a twin flame for a lot of you. Twin flame or soulmate vibes with the 2 of Cups and the World. So this person has a deep love for you because not only are you someone who possibly loves to travel with them, you're always up for new adventures, but they also find you to be someone who's very well educated when it comes to different things about the world. It's like you're not just someone who was born in a small town and stayed there. You could be someone who's traveled a lot in your life, who's lived in different parts of the world, who loves to explore the world and different foods and stuff like that. So this person really loves that about you. They find you to be the best lover that they've ever had there. So there you go. That's a beautiful message off the hop. Why this person loves you is intimately you two have the best connection. And it makes sense because if you're just tuning in here, we were saying with the 2 of Wands, just a very passionate connection. Now they see you as someone who is very regal. You're not afraid to get up and leave a situation if it no longer serves you. So this is why this person has a deep love for you. You could be a Cancer as well. And if not, they just see you as someone who is in divine energy. So you could be a divine feminine or divine masculine. But they definitely see you as someone who leads and you're not like on a high horse, but you put yourself on that pedestal and you like to stay up there. So they really see you as that, like someone loving and giving, but also not afraid to stand their own ground. And they love that about you, especially when it comes to the connection. You could be someone who loves to put your person in their place and say, hey, I agree, but I disagree, sort of thing. They really love that about you. Wow, so this person loves that you have options. They see you as someone that others desire, and this is what they really love about you, because the fact of the matter is you're theirs. They get to show you off. They get to place you on this pedestal and say, wow, this is my person. You could definitely be a fire sign, and if not, you're dealing with one, but this person has an overwhelming amount of passion for you. The two of you could be the type that love to hook up in like random places or be very explorative when it comes to your romantic relationship. Very passionate. They love to try new things with you. And they also could see you as someone who is open to trying new experiences with your person. And they love that about you. So for example, you and this person could have done some world traveling in the past, or if not, they love that you're open to that because this is something they want to explore with you. So a few more cards, and this is just the first deck. So we got a lot still to get into. Thank you so much to everyone that tunes in. Go ahead and like the video if you find this resonates. And if not, stick around. We got a few more piles. We're just starting here. So 3 of coins there. That's beautiful. So this person sees you as someone they can build with. They love that about you. The two of you have built a solid relationship as well. For those that this has been a longer connection. You've built a connection from the ground up. So the two of you could have started at a friendship level and then really built a solid foundation of trust, of understanding and knowing each other before you jumped into this relationship. They love that about you as well. You really took your time with them to get to know them. You didn't just pressure it to be love and passion only. It seems like, if anything, your person, why they love that about you is because you're able to hold the fort down, where this person, you know, with the devil, they could have a little bit of toxic obsession, codependency when it comes to your energy. So they love that you're willing to really just hold it down, keep the energy evenly reciprocated. Let's just say that. So your person's not overgiving and you're not undergiving, or vice versa. Your person loves your ability to really balance out the relationship. So that's a really beautiful message there. It's like, if they could, they would just come in passionate all the time, but they love that you have this ability to also bring out those real life issues as well. Like, okay, say things need to be done in either of your lives, or you need to communicate about something. They love that you're able to reground them. So your person definitely could be someone either younger than you, or if not, they are like a fire sign or someone just very fiery, passionate about you. So what they love is the fact that you're able to keep that passion going, but also center them enough to focus on the other side of a relationship, the emotional aspect, the trust aspect. So they really love that about you. Wow. They love that you are not into third parties. You are someone who is totally loyal and only with them. And if anyone ever comes in between you and their relationship, you are quick to cut off that communication and stick with your person, your woman, your man, however that resonates for you. They love that about you. They love that you're no nonsense when it comes to other people entertaining you or them in the connection. You're saying nope, you're happy with your person. And look at that right next to the Chariot. So your person knows if someone tries to put you in a third party situation, what they love about you is you know how to handle yourself. You know how to come across not as giving to someone else, but also not as disrespectful, to play it classy, to be like, look, I've got a person, thanks, but no thanks. They love that about you. And it's almost, I'm getting this feeling, they trust you. You could be with the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you're into, in the same room without your person. And your person loves the fact that they know they can trust you, that you're a solid person for them, that you're not trying to jump on to the next person that you're into. And you could also be very someone social. So your person really loves that. They know that you could go out, network, talk to others, make new friends. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you hold it down when it comes to the relationship. So they love that about you. Wow, what a beautiful message there. Hopefully that resonates for you, because that's a good feeling to have. If you know you're a loyal person to your partner, it's not always that they straight up recognize that. And this person is like, yeah, my partner holds it down. And this is why I love them for it. So we've got the 5 of coins there and the 7 of cups. So there you go. Look at that. Your person loves the fact that you have other options, but it's not for you. You can literally, you know, play it cool. Like, say, for example, you could have a certain, I'm not sure, you could be in a certain career. You could be in the public eye. You could be a model. You could be an actress or an actor. You could have to network constantly. And so your person knows, or if you're, say, an influencer, you have a platform. A lot of people see you and get your attention. But ultimately, they know that you hold it down. You will not entertain those 7 of cups that may be interested. So your person also sees you very much so as someone who has a lot of options, and they love that about you. Because they can be like, yeah, that's my person. And wow, for some of you, if you've been in a relationship for 3 to 5 years, this person has really watched you grow. And they're just honored to say, out of all the options that have came and gone in your life, you stuck it out with them. And they love that about you. I feel like for some of you as well, if you pick this pile, you and your person have had a very much consistent relationship, regardless if it's long-term or more newer. It's like when it came in, it's passionate but grounded at the same time. And that's the way it's continued to be. 11-11 on the reading. Beautiful. It's like when the two of you have grown individually, you've managed to grow together as a couple. And they really love that about you, that you didn't outgrow them or try and leave them behind. The fact is the two of you are really trying to keep on the same page. So, okay, I've got a ton more here to go. Let's keep going. So we're going to get a few more clarifiers. This is such a beautiful reading, and we're just starting. So this is all about love. This could even be someone from your past, someone currently, someone you're loving but you haven't told. I'm not sure how it resonates for you, but for a lot of you, this is going to be someone you are either dating or are newly dating, married to. Okay, so beautiful. They love you because they see you as someone who is constantly creating new ideas in their life. You are someone who one day you've got a passionate idea, you're doing it. The next day you could be working on that same idea, but elevating it to a next level. Also, they find this to be very much so amazing that you bring this creativity to your relationship. Ooh, okay. So maybe when it comes to the passion, you're always thinking of new ways to spice it up. They really love that about you. It's like the two of you could have figured out something that works, that turns each other on. And then all of a sudden you're like the next day trying to make it more creative, more a level up in the connection or the passion and the intimacy. And they really love that about you. Now, if it doesn't apply that way, they also see you as someone just creative around the house. Like, say the two of you live together, you could have a really interesting way of coming up with solutions to problems. Like, say you're trying to figure out managing your finances, or your person is, or figuring out a schedule, a way to really connect and be together. They find you to be really creative and passionate towards doing that. And they love that you keep this relationship focused. So next one here, double mission, light worker, starseed. So they love the fact that for some of you, you are definitely a light worker or resonate with the term starseed. You are someone who always is constantly living in the light and just putting yourself out there and really being kind to others that you come across as well. Your person loves that about you. It's like you two could go to the movie theater, you could go golfing, you could go out for dinner, wherever you are, whoever you run into, even if it's like the server or you run into a couple of friends of yours or anyone. You just have this ability to connect with people, and they love that about you. And the fact is, you're very polite when you do so. You aren't rude to anyone. They love the fact that it doesn't matter who it is. It could even be someone asking for change on the street. You treat everyone with kindness and respect, and your person loves that about you. So if you resonate with this pile, definitely, or the term starseed or light worker, absolutely your person recognizes that about you. You got the love as the next one. Codependency and boundaries. Wow, as if. So your person loves the fact that if they are codependent on the relationship, if they're a little bit needy when it comes to your love, if they're overbearing in a sense that they could be blowing up your phone one day, say you're with your friends or they can't get a hold of you or you're at work, your person here, they are so much into you. So they'll call you, stuff like that. But you keep them grounded. You really show them, you know, the space in between you, but not in a bad way. You keep that love healthy, where they could bring it to either a codependent stage sometimes, or if you know that's you, vice versa. But I feel like, no, that's them, absolutely. So yeah, they really just love the fact about you. Maybe for a select few of you, it's vice versa. But for most of you, yeah, your person's like addicted to your energy, addicted to your game, you know, when the two of you spend time together. They just love you. They have a deep love for you. This is a really beautiful pile. Now let's see a few more messages. Okay, so the next one we've got, the universe intelligence lies within you. So absolutely, if you resonate with this pile alone, you could be a starseed light worker or a healer, or if not, just someone very much interested in spirituality, in the inner knowing of healing, overcoming wounds, and really just connecting with others. And they really find that to be amazing. They love that about you. They love that about you. So if you are a little spiritual being, your person loves that about you. And that's a specific message. We definitely won't get this message for every pile. So this is really beautiful. Welcome everyone tuning in. We've got a few new people in the chats, and we've got Just For Fun and Princess Twilight. Welcome back, you guys. Hope everyone's doing amazing today. Go ahead and like the video if you're feeling the love, because this is just the first section. I'm excited to see what comes out. So next one, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, so if you're a mother with this person already, or a father, they love that about you. They find you to be such an amazing parent. They find you to be so nurturing, so giving, and so patient with your family, with your kids. And it's a quality they love so much about you. Now, if you don't have kids with this person yet, this is what they know. They know that you're going to be that amazing parent, constantly making sure you put your kids or your family first. And this is what they love about you. They feel like this is the person for them for the long term, because they know the two of you will have a very successful, grounded family. And they find it's because of you more than their energy. They say their energy is a little codependent up here, so they love this about you. Now, signs specifically you could either be or dealing with. We've got Capricorn energy. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Actually, a lot of fire as well. So Leo, Aries, and Sag. And then we do have a bit of air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we do have all the signs, but majority, I would say, we've got fire, water, and earth on here. So your person could be any of those signs, or you could be as well. Now let's get a few more messages here and see what we've got. Inner Earth. Okay, so they love this about you. New solutions and beginnings. Beautiful. So if you're just tuning in, a few minutes ago I was saying for this section, your person really loves the fact that you have this ability to problem solve. And this is it. It could be either whether it's in your outside life or even just your home life or the relationship. You're very quick to come up with a solution or to stay in tune to your intuition as to how to handle a situation next. And that's what they admire about you. You're quick on your toes, if that makes sense. Like, say there's a setback in your life or in the relationship, or for example, you and your person could have a date planned or a serious event, and then all of a sudden they have to work. You're the type to come up with another solution, a way around it, and instead of sitting and dwelling in stress. And they love that about you. They love that you are someone who really is quick to come up with a solution. And that can apply to your entire life, but specifically when it comes to the relationship. So wow, I just get this vibe that your person could be someone very emotional, regardless of gender. And it's like you are someone who calms them down. So like when you're with your person, you ground them, you center them, and you're like, it's okay, just look at it from this perspective. And they're like, wow, babe, never thought of it that way. You're so right. Like they find you to be very much calming for them, and they love that. This is beautiful so far. So let's see a few more. Okay, so we're going to leave it for this, and we're going to jump more into the tarot. And welcome to everyone just joining. I really hope you're able to grab a few messages out of this beautiful reading today. All right. So let's do a few more tarot, and then we're going to do, you know, everyone's favorite part. We're going to do the love messages first, believe there's an angel message, and then we'll jump right into the love letter at the very end. Okay, first one out. Wow, 7 of Wands. So you're someone fit. Your person loves that. So you must be someone who either does yoga. You could do any sort of exercise. You could be someone who loves to jog or ride bikes, or for others of you, go to the gym. But you're really much centered mind and body. You're connected, and your person loves that about you. Your ability to really center yourself and remain peaceful. For some of you as well, like you could be someone who is naturally very much so like a down-to-earth, grounded person, just calm in nature, and your person loves that. You balance them out. Like, definitely the biggest vibe I get from this collection. Wow, so 5 of Wands, look at that. So your person knows there's all this competition, but they're at the top of the totem every time, and this really, to me, represents the fact that they find you to be so spicy. So if you resonate with this pile, you are a very attractive person, alluring. There's something about you or your body. People are really drawn to you, and your person, they love it. It's like your person's not the type that seems like they get offended if people are like, wow, like Collective's really good looking. They're like, yeah, and that's all mine. Like, this person knows that you're theirs, and they love the fact that you are very attractive, or very much so like a little hot commodity. It's not like everyone's not paying attention to you. Like, for whatever you're doing, or like I said, maybe you even have a TikTok platform. You could do hair or makeup, so many different things. You could even just be an influencer, fashion influencer. But man, your person is like, yep, there's all that competition, and Collective is mine. You know, like the seagull from Finding Nemo. Mine. I really just feel like that's your person. So they're a little codependent on you. Look at that, 6 of Cups. Absolutely, this person wants to have a family with you. If the two of you don't already, they see you as the perfect partner to have a family with, and they love that about you. For some of you, your person wasn't ever big on having a family. This will only be for a few of you. But now, it's like you converted them. They are like, nope, Collective is going to be a great mother or father, and I want to have a family with them. And it's like, in the past, your person could have been someone who was a bit of a player, who was a bit of someone who never committed. But now they're like, nope, like that's my person. That's my person I'm going to have a family with. Wow, strength. So they love the fact that you are so strong. Collective, I'm not sure what you've been through in your past or in life, but your person knows, and your person finds you to be incredibly strong. They find you to be someone who, it's like you've been through so much, but here you come off as this gentle lamb. And regardless of gender, like they see you as someone very loving, tender, giving to others. And it's like, regardless of all the things that you've been through in your life, but they know you must have gone through either a difficult upbringing or difficult past relationships, and you've opened up to your person about it, because they just know how strong you are. For whatever you've overcome in your life, your person specifically loves you for that, for your strength. So that's beautiful. That is really beautiful, because that's not going to come out in every pile there. So Collective, your person sees how strong you are, and they love you for it. Temperance, this is it. So the next one, you have this ability to literally balance out situations when it comes to your life and your love life with your person, regardless of what you two could be arguing about or going through in life, any challenges. When it comes to just like outside interferences, finance issues, could be career issues. Say the two of you are on opposite schedules. Maybe one of you works nights, one of you works days. One of you works long distance, has to travel for work, and one of you could not. One of you could work at home. Totally opposite careers could be for some of you, but they love the fact that you're able to really balance the relationship and keep the two of you connected. So that's really beautiful. I noticed the angel wings. Your person definitely sees you as an angel to them. Very angelic being in their life. And if you have a nickname, like your person could have called you their little angel or something like this, definitely get that vibe. If your person is spiritual or is connected to any of those beliefs by chance, Absolutely. Like, they could even refer to their friends or family that you're their little angel, stuff like that. Next one, wow. Like, these were literally just split, so, like, I don't know what's coming out, but, man, number 4's got the best one so far. The star. So they really see you as a star, and look at, so your person, they love the fact that you're the star. You are always going to have others that are interested in you for whatever it is you're doing in the public, but they're like, as long as they know that they are yours, this is why they're all good to go. Now, this could also be maybe why they have a bit of codependency when it comes to your love, because they have such a deep love for you, they like don't want to lose you. But, wow. 6 of Wands in the star, you're literally a star collective. Whoever this resonates for, you do something that is noted by others. You are seen by others, whether it's something creative. You could be a influencer is the biggest thing I'm getting. Some type of hair influencer, makeup. You could make your own clothes. You could model. 3 of Wands there, so we're not doing reversals. So with the 3 of Wands, your person loves your independence and you're self-made. Oh, wow. And I never even noticed in this picture. 3 of Wands, look at all the tattoos. So for some of you, you've got leg tats or back tattoo. And the girl's got 1 arm tattoo there. So you could have any of those tattoos. Your person finds that to be gorgeous about you. You could have long blonde hair as well. But regardless of like hair color, you could have long hair. But we got blonde twice here. So you could definitely have blonde hair by chance. Or you could be someone who loves to get highlights in the summer. They love that about you. Something you do with your hair, they love that about you. Wow, so you've got a connection with animals. Your person loves that about you. So you could be someone who loves to spend a lot of time outdoors. Going for nature hikes, spending time on the beach, depending where you live. Or maybe the two of you often plan days where you pack up a picnic and then you go for an adventure together. They love that about you. They also love the fact that you're very intelligent when it comes to either different species of animals and different things about the world. Because if you notice, this gentleman just looks so wise, and he's like sitting there with all the animals surrounded him, all the nature, and there's like mountains in the back. So for some of you, you have either done a lot of traveling or you just have a lot of knowledge and insight about the world. Wow, you could be someone who loves to watch Animal Planet or like different stuff like that, and your person loves that about you. The fact that you're very much in tune with nature. So you could definitely be an earth sign, but regardless if you're an earth sign or not, you're someone who is connected to nature, to animals, to the outdoors, and they love that about you. So you and your person could often be the type to go camping, go swimming, do different activities outdoors. They could possibly even notice the mountains. Maybe they want to go like a bungee jumping with you, something like this. With the pole there. That won't be for everyone. Some people are probably like, no way am I ever going bungee jumping. But honestly, I feel like your person finds you to be very adventurous and down to earth, and they love that about you. Okay, a couple more cards for this, and then we're going to get into the love letters. All right, so next one there, we've got the Emperor. You know what? Before I continue, though, I gotta say this. This is really beautiful. So before I went to do this reading, just because of the animals there, not often I see this, but I saw a robin today, and it was so beautiful. So maybe for this first section, I gotta say, check out a robin, spiritual animal, after. Look up the meaning for you. Actually, let's just do it. Let's look up the meaning, because it was such a cute little guy. I've never seen a robin very often in my area anyways, and he was big and he like chilled. So it was pretty cool. Anyways, it was a beautiful start to morning, and now seeing that just reminds me of the robin. So this definitely is going to resonate for you, number 4, if you've checked. Okay, so robin, let's see if you find you resonate with this one. We'll give you the meaning and then we'll finish this reading. Wow. Okay, well, first of all, the general meaning to robin indicates the arrival of spring. So I'm not sure the exact day of the arrival of spring. If anyone does, leave it in the chat there. But hey, maybe this is what this is. Maybe that was what the notification was today. But ultimately, there's a more deeper meaning as well. So it represents new growth and renewal in life. And when it comes to love, just growth and renewal in a relationship. So for a lot of you, you and this person could have been through many different stages in your relationship, and they love the fact that it continues to grow. So that's really beautiful. Wow. Okay, so let's get a few more messages here, and then we'll do the love letters. Now, the Emperor, you could be either Emperor, Empress energy, but your person loves that you could either be a business owner, self-made, whatever it is that you do, they love that about you. It's like you are reliant on yourself. You don't rely on your person for finances, to take care of you, anything like that. They love that about you. They love that you're so independent. Now look at that. Queen of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. That's beautiful because that's a true pair right there. You or your person could resonate with being an air sign, or if not, if the two of you are, this is definitely your reading. Specifically here, though, with the true pair, it doesn't matter how much distance in life could be created between the two of you, whether you have to separate for work, for indifferences, or for any other reasons. You and your person trust and love that no matter how far apart, your person loves that they know the two of you will always be back together. So that's a really beautiful, specific message there. And of course, we've got the true pair. So really beautiful. Now let's get into the love messages. Of course, this is everyone's favorite part. Go ahead and like the video if you find this resonates for you. And I do appreciate you watching. Okay, so I just picked 5 random ones. So we're going to go, just shuffled, and let's see what we've got. So I feel like there is an angel message though in here. Yeah, okay. So we're going to start with this angel message, and then we'll do your messages. So this resonates for both you and your person. There are certain things that have to happen in life in order for us to grow. Whether we are comfortable with change or not, it's inevitable. So your person loves the fact that you are someone who eases them into change. You're someone who is more accepting of change. And when it happens, you're like, that's okay. Let's go with the flow. And wow, because of the cards, that totally resonates. So that's really beautiful to see. Now let's see what we got for the love messages. Okay, and this one's going to get really interesting. So for this last section, there's 2 things we're going to do. We got love messages, and we're going to see what it is about that your person loves about you. What part of your body or features, personality. I feel like these are features though, yeah. So let's do this first and see what we get. Okay. Figured I wanted to do a really, really in-depth one for you guys today. So if you do like it, definitely drop a comment or leave a like so we can get more of these going for you next time. Okay, so we're going to just shuffle these so we pick a random one. So this is going to be their favorite feature of yours. And then we'll do the love messages and the love letter to finish off this first section. Okay, we had a flipper, so that's it. Body shape, all of it. Ooh, so your person literally finds you to be very attractive physically, and definitely how we had this 7 of Wands here. You must do some sort of physical activity. You really take care of your health, your appearance, your physique. You could be someone who just constantly likes to have your hair done, your nails done, and your body. You're not someone who like, I guess you could be someone who really cares about what you look like, but not in a materialistic type of way. You just got a rockin' body. Okay, so that is so freaking funny as if. As if, bro. Sorry if I just yelled, but I can't even believe that. The first one says, I love everything about you, especially your body. And y'all just saw me shuffle that. That wasn't... Spirit just like literally, yeah. If you're new to the channel, perfect message, perfect spot to stop in on. You shine so bright. Sometimes your light intimidates me so much. Wow, so this person loves that about you. They definitely find you to be a star. Whatever it is you do, you really lead in the light, and like others around you just notice that in your personality. You could be the type when you walk into a room, you just light up the room with your energy, your vibe, and your person absolutely loves that about you, but they find it to be a little intimidating as well. So maybe you could be the one who kind of brings your person out of their shell at times. So we got 3 more messages here. Let's see what else we got. Welcome back, Amy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Carolyn. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining a reading. Sending everyone positive light vibes today. Hope you're doing amazing. All right. So a couple more messages here. It's always been you. That's so sweet. So ever since your person met you, they knew the love that they have for you is really deep and that it's always been you. Must be that body shape. They're like, yep. So it's, notice with the Six of Wands, it's like ever since they got you, they're like, yep, that's theirs. So they could be someone who is very much touchy-feely with you as well. Very much your person could be affectionate, always giving you a hug from behind or holding your hand or giving you a little back massage, stuff like that, just to really show you how much they appreciate you. I feel like if you're a feminine, they definitely give you forehead kisses often, possibly say, you know, you're their angel. Like, I really get that vibe for someone. And if not, this is just what they tell others. They really view you as their angel. So that's beautiful. Couple more messages for this pile. We've got, I never have met anyone quite like you. You're a breath of fresh air. Your beauty captivates me every time I look at you. Yeah, so this person, this is initially how they fell in love with you. For some of you, this was love at first sight relationship. They felt like they'd never seen someone who had captivated them so automatically with their beauty, with their presence, and their aura. So you two could have actually met through other friends or in a public outing of some type. However you met, maybe even it was in class, like maybe you went to college and met this person if you've been in a long-term relationship. Now, if not, maybe you just met them out and about. Wherever it was, it's like they saw you and they were captivated by your beauty, by your aura, and by your presence. And ever since then, no one else compares for your person. Like, you do it for them. And, you know, I just got to say, in this day and age, that energy isn't the easiest to come by. Someone who's very much satisfied with one person. So if you resonate with this, this is really beautiful. Last message for this one, and then we'll do the love letter. It says, you are the best thing that ever happened to me. And, you know, I would believe it because this person really appreciates you, collective. If you chose this first pile, they've got a deep love for you. So this was really beautiful. Now, we're going to do the love letter. Thank you so much for everyone that tuned in. We've got 4 different ones. Just put it down, so I'm not sure what's going to pop out. And let's see what we got. It says, my dearest love. I'll try and put on my best voice for you. My dearest love, since knowing you, my heart has grown tremendously full. I am incredibly grateful to call you mine. I love every minute spent getting to know you better. Our future is bright. It's full of endless love and understanding. You are home to me. Wow, that really did go with that too. That is so freaking beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you to everyone who tuned in to number 4 here. If this does resonate for you, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. And I will have this time stamped when it's finished, so if not, feel free to hang out. We're going to jump into the next pile. Wow, and I just heard an airplane. So for some of you, your person wants to take you on a little vacation. That is beautiful. Definitely feel like with the Robin though, so this person is very loyal to you as well for this final section. And like as if never have I ever on a reading had that. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's get this cleared up and then we're going to hop into the next section. So yeah, with this one though, the World came out in this pile, so definitely could be a twin flame or if not, a long-lasting soulmate connection for this one. And my apologies, took me a sec to just try to organize just like all these different ones. Now we're gonna hop right into the next section. All right, and let's see what we've got. Definitely leave a comment where you're watching this from. So lovely to see everyone from different parts of the world tuning in. I do appreciate everyone's support, and I honestly just love to get these messages out for you to hear. So let's get into this next one. We have number 18. So for some of you off the hop, the number, just got this guided message. You could have met this person when you were 18. Say this is someone you've been with after finishing school and going, but that won't resonate for everyone. All right, so we're going to start with these bottom messages here. Let's see what we've got. And if you're just tuning in now on this section, welcome. Hopefully you're able to grab a message. Do remember they're collective. And feel free to check out another pile if you find this one doesn't resonate. So there are no reversals with a love reading today. All right, so this person, wow. Okay, so they love you, first of all, because you're very emotionally balanced. You are someone who brings a lot of emotional balance to your person. When you met them, they could have been someone who was unemotionally available, and you've healed your person a lot. They know that you're constantly going to be there for them. They find you to be someone who gives them a lot of gifts as well. So you could be someone who constantly loves to show your affection in that type of way. Providing them with little gifts or assurances of your love, possibly even just like bringing them a coffee even, right? There's little ways you can show your appreciation as well. You could be the type, say you're masculine, you could bring them flowers or vice versa. And definitely feel like if not, it's like you and your person, you could be the type that just loves to stop by and bring them lunch or little things like this. They really appreciate that about you. Maybe you fill up their car with gas if you borrow it or it's running low. Stuff like this, and they just think it's so sweet. So you definitely could be dealing with an earth sign or an air sign. We got a little bit of water, but totally opposite for this pile. A lot of air energy. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And if not, you could be any of those signs. Now, your person, they are so protective over you, and they know that you're very protective over them. So, okay, this is really opposite as to the first pile here. Now, I feel like if you resonate with this, you're the one that's a little more overprotective of your person. Not that you're insecure or anything, but you're very much so like this is your person, and you're ready to battle off anyone who comes for your person. You don't put up with that, and your person loves that about you. You're a no-nonsense type of partner. Your person really loves that about you. Your person loves the fact that you're very much so connected with your family as well. You could have grown up really close to your family, close to your siblings, close to your parents, close to your grandparents. They love that about you. Wow. Your person sees you as their happiness. You have this ability to literally make their day better just by being you. By being in their presence, by the things you say, those little gifts you do. And for a lot of you, just the energy that you bring to the connection. So they love you for that. You could definitely be dealing with a Leo. We've got a bit of water energy. Your person sees you as someone very much so abundant. You could be very successful when it comes to your finances. With the 8 of coins there, it's like you're not quite at the 10 of pentacles, but you're almost there. So your person sees you as someone very driven, very hardworking, and very focused on being successful, and they love that about you. Your person sees you as someone who is so passionate when it comes to the connection with the 6 of wands there, and they see you as a star, someone literally willing to like stand at the front of the room and not be afraid to command attention. So for some of you, you could definitely be a fire sign, or if not, your person is, but they see you as their like queen or king, that one person that really sets them on fire. The two of you definitely could have some intimate moments. It's like, okay, I'm feeling like if this is a masculine, like you literally, or even if, I guess the opposite, but for most of you, it's like if you're a feminine, you could just touch your person and they're like turned on. That's the vibe I get with this. Absolutely. They find you to be irresistible. Now we've got the Hangman. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. And if not, your person just feels stuck if they weren't to be in a relationship with you. They feel like no matter what, like you better be happy to be stuck with them because they love you and they want to stay with you. So that's really interesting message there. Wow. So we've got this death and rebirth. So for some of you, you and your person specifically could have lost either a family member throughout your connection or someone close to you had passed. And the two of you really bonded each other for that. Like say your person lost someone close to them. You were really much so their shoulder to cry on or that support for them. So your person loves that about you, the fact that you are so giving and caring. And the two of you have also experienced some sort of rebirth in your connection. So possibly for this pile, you could have actually been in a disconnect from your person, a separation, and the two of you could have actually came back together and made it work. But that won't resonate for everyone. And if not, it's just like your person had lost someone and you really were that emotional support that they needed, and they love you for that. Now, beautiful, your person just wants to give to you. They could often buy you gifts, stuff like that. And if not, this is what your person wants to do for you, because they just have so much love for you in a sense that they know that the two of you are meant to have this long-term relationship. Notice as well, like, I actually never noticed, but there's two different sets of tights there. So you could be someone very creative. The way you dress could be very different. You could be into the whole split fashion, doing like one color and then the opposite. Your person loves that about you. Notice the tights are split colors there. I never noticed that. That's cool. So you could be someone who's totally into that, making your own clothes, doing different stuff. Wow. Passion city. So you and your person, when you first met, you had this like deep, intense physical attraction. And they love this about you. It's like it's something that never faded out throughout the relationship. But especially in the beginning, it was intense from the get-go. Like, I'm talking feeling like the two of you are very much so like hands-on with each other, very affectionate. And your person loves that about you. So you could also just be someone very affectionate with your person. Like, yeah, I'm not sure. Trying to keep it PG, but you know what I mean. Your person loves that you're very hands-on with them, and very much so like you are the one who could initiate when it comes to being affectionate with each other. Like, even if you're a feminine or a masculine, you could be the person who's more like aggressive or forward when it comes to your person, and they love this about you. And wow, so maybe even from the get-go, you were the one that was forward with your person and you were telling them that you were interested in them or you were passionate about them. They loved that about you, especially if you were a feminine, and like, because it's not very often usually like masculines pursue, but for some of you, you could have been feisty and just been like, I'm interested, or I'm not sure, maybe flirted with them in some type of way when you first met and they loved it, or when the two of you were dating, you made the first move. And they loved that about you. So there you go. They like that you are forward and aggressive for some of you. Yeah, definitely. And it's like regardless if you're feminine or masculine, they put you up on this pedestal. They really find you to be someone they have this deep love for. It's like you're their queen, you're their king. They would do anything for you. That's the vibe I get. So when it comes to your person, you would already know if you resonate with this. But if not, like, this person has such a deep love for you that they really would do anything. Because they feel like in one way or another, you've helped them through a lot of their difficult situations in life. So they feel like they just love you so much. And notice too how like holding up the sun there, it's like that's how they feel about you. Like you are the sun for them. So they would hold you down, hold you up, whatever you needed. This person wants to do that for you. And they love you so much for the fact they know you do the same for them. So nice, beautiful messages. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sending light and blessings to everyone. Welcome back, Ruthie. Hello to a few new faces as well in there. This is a beautiful reading so far, and we're not even really into this second one. All right. But this one definitely seems to be more of a physical attraction, I would say at first, the two of you had for each other. Like passion on passion. It could have been like the two of you really knew off the hop that you were attracted to each other in a way that you're not just attracted to anyone. It was like a deep attraction. So let's get a few, actually. We'll do the oracles next, and then we'll do some more tarot. All right. Welcome, everyone tuning in. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Beautiful. Share your song, frequency of sound diving deep. So you and your person, you could make music, or if not, you are someone who sings for your person. You're very much so, if not even a singer, you are like in tune with your words. You could be very much passionate in writing letters for your person, love letters, songs, some type of expression when it comes to words and sound. So however that resonates for you, maybe you play guitar and you serenade your person. It doesn't mean you have to be a professional musician to do that, right? You could even have a cute little ukulele and you love to play for your person. For others of you, it could just be that you love to write your person little love notes. Maybe you surprise them with a lunch for work and you put a little love letter or little reminders of how much you love them around the house. If you live together, person loves this about you. Your person thinks it is absolutely so charming. However you woo them with your words or your sounds, they love it. That could resonate so many different ways for you. It's like, I get the vibe too. You could be very much so someone who writes beautiful cards for your person when it comes to birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, stuff like that. Just a deep expression of words. And so however you do this for your person, even maybe just in conversation, expressing the depths of your love for them, they just like, I just picture these big heart eyes. Like they're right lit up thinking about you. Drop the heart eyes in the chats if you know your person gets those lovey-dovey gooey eyes, you know, when you're like serenading them. So wow, you could even just like be the type that likes to sing for them in the shower or different stuff like this around the house. I just feel like even the vibes, you could listen to old music together. Possibly we've got like some Conway Twitty or some Frank Sinatra or even some Elvis Presley, something really old, and the two of you could dance and sing. Stuff like this is the vibe I get, but they love those little romantic moments with you. So that's definitely a different message from the other piles. Love to see it. So however you express creatively to them that you love them, yeah, that's it for them. Makes them very much so even turned on or like super hard eyes about you. Transmission activation. Wow. So if you resonate with number 18 here, for a lot of you, you spiritually awoken your person. You woke them up to a new cycle in their life, and one filled with unconditional love. Because for some of you, this person had never felt this kind of deep love before, and that's what you did for them. You brought in that cycle. So that's really beautiful, to be the first person to bring your person this deep unconditional love they'd never felt before. Wow, that makes totally sense now. So this could also resonate with the fact before they only had surface level love. And notice how it's underwater. Now with you, you go below the surface. You're willing to have those deep, in-depth conversations about your person's growth, love, what you've been through, and what they've been through, and they love that about you. So this is more of emotional and physical bond. But for a lot of you, this pile started out as a physical bond, as like love at first sight, intense attraction. Your life is a canvas. So this is what I mean. You're creative. However you express your love to this person is in a creative sense, creative accountability, artist, manifestation. You could also be someone who manifests a lot, and this could be what you woke your person up to as well. If they aren't already spiritually awoken, you either woke them up to unconditional love or manifestation cycles. So either way, you activated your person to see a whole new depth to life. Wow. So for this pile, your person could have been much more 3D based in the past. Like they worked their 9-to-5 job. They hung out with their friends. They hung out with their family. That was their life. But then since meeting you, you showed them that there's levels to life. Wanting your dreams and manifesting them, and then going below the surface, being okay with being vulnerable with people, being okay with trying things outside of your comfort zone, being okay with failing too. I mean, that's a big thing in life too. Often people don't try because they're scared of failure. But for you, you showed this person that you can manifest your dreams, or you can really put yourself out there and go and try different things. And that's what they love about you. You brought about this sense to them. So your person could have been someone in the past who was afraid to take chances, who was afraid to put themselves out there in love or in life. And what they love about you is you showed them that ability. That's a heavy message. That is really beautiful. That's an inspiring message to give y'all collective. If you resonate with that, you literally showed this person a whole new depth to life. Not only love, but life. So Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. Now notice as well, we've got Egypt on here. So for some of you, you could really much be interested in past ancient history, knowledge. You could love studying the gods, Greek gods, cosmic ancestors of yours, and your person loves that about you. I get this vibe, like if you resonate with 18, you're someone who believes in past lives, and your person loves that about you. You could have even went deep with them in a conversation about past lives, or, you know, past events in life or in the cosmic universe, in the planets. You're someone who really just looks beyond what's right in front of them, and they really love you for that. Intense message. All right, so let's keep going and see what else we've got. A couple more of these ones. So the next one says the golden children, innocence, rare gifts. So definitely your person sees you as someone very much talented, creative, and more so than they've ever met in anyone else. So they feel like if the two of you have kids, the golden children, those gifts will be passed on from you to your kids, that knowledge, that wisdom that you uphold, and they're really much inspired to do that with you. Wow, spontaneous awakening, integration time, activation. So literally double confirmation, you have awokened this person. If you resonate with this, and this is why they love you, you either awoken them spiritually or to the fact that they were living a 3D life. And so now you've shown them to really go deep below the surface, to look beyond what's right in front of them, and to know that there's so much more either to life or to their life specifically. Like this person didn't seem like before they met you, they tapped in. And now that they've met you, you've shown them how to really tap into this whole new side of their life. And it's like this person loves you the most for that, more than anything, because without you showing them that part of their life, they feel like they wouldn't be the person they are today. And that's really beautiful energy to read. I think that's probably the most important message I've ever delivered in a love reading. Absolutely. So if you know, for example, you spiritually awoken your person in one way or another, you really have changed their life entirely in a way that they couldn't ever put into words, which I feel he's like, oh, I'm struggling, because how do you even say that? You changed this person's life for the better, and they love you for that. So beautiful. One more of these bad boys. We've got the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So your person loves the fact that you are so multifaceted. You can have very many different passions, creative hobbies, abilities, talents, even businesses. You could be someone who works a couple different careers. You're someone very much so diverse in whatever it is you do. It's like you don't just stick to one specific thing, and you're really much so like knowledgeable in multiple different things in life. So for example, you could be someone who's worked a few different careers as well. So you're really knowledgeable when it comes to business aspect, but at the same time, when it comes to communications with others, or for some of you, just straight up like keeping organized, being, wow, the light just flickered. So for some of you, yeah, you could be someone who's ran their own business. You're very good at keeping organized when it comes to the entirety of it, or when it comes to your career specifically, they find you to be good with time management. And they love the fact that you're like so unique. So you could be someone who like loves to do pottery, but then at the same time, horseback riding is another thing of yours, or playing hockey, like literally opposite things, but that's what makes you you. You're so multifaceted. You're so different and unique. And for some of you, it's like you could love to go fishing, but then love yoga at the same time, like totally different things. But at the same time, that's what makes you, you collective. So you'll know if you resonate with that. Like I get the vibe of like a country girl, someone who loves to take care of animals, because we had all those animals cards before, but at the same time, you are someone who literally loves fashion or loves to do your hair. Like, just, I'm not sure. It could resonate anyway for you guys, collective, but you know what I mean? Just really opposite. Like, you could be a girly girl who loves to play football. Tackle football. You know what I mean? Like, just totally opposite. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so a few more messages. Big picture thinking. So your person loves your ability to be a visionary, to always inspire them with new ideas. Definitely. It's like, that's why you're so multifaceted. You're just always on the go with different ideas at once. And your person loves that about you. And they find you to be very inspiring when it comes to their life and what they need to do to move forward as well. Like, you're someone who doesn't say, oh, this is what you need to do to get your life from point A to point B, but you'll help give them suggestions or ways to get there. And that's what they love about you. And it's like, say you have specific beliefs in your life or specific way you live your life. You're very much so open to however they are or to how others are. You're not someone who's like, this is the way it is. And they love that about you. So you two and them could be very opposites, but the two of you find a way to ground each other, and they love that about you as well. I get this vibe, this person was much more closed off before they met you, and you've either awoken them spiritually or just the fact that it's okay to be unique, to be them. Like, your person must have been someone who either tried to fit in a lot before they met you, or they tried to just blend in. And when they met you, collective, you had this ability to show them, no, why blend in when you can stand out and be your true authentic self? And so that in itself is like a beautiful thing to have taught your person, because regardless, they feel like if this relationship worked out or not, this is something they would carry with them for the rest of their life, how much you open them to that in life. And that's like a thing that anyone would be so grateful for, right? If you were someone who was previously afraid to try new things or put yourself out there or to even see life past just working and what it is. You gave them that ability, and that's really beautiful. That is so beautiful. Okay, so a few more messages here. We're going to clear these bottom ones and get some of these other tarot. Beautiful. So we've got 2 wands, magician. So your person knows you're someone very independent, and you could also be a bit of an introvert. It's like you're an introvert, but an extrovert at the same time. You're not afraid to go with the flow and to really be quick to go along with wherever your career is taking you or life is taking you. They love that about you. Say all of a sudden life calls for you and your intuition to move or to change careers or to switch stuff in your life. You are so willing to go with those new cycles and those changes. And that's what your person loves about you. You're not hesitant when it comes to having to jump in to new. And not everyone's that way. So your person really loves that about you. Say you feel like spirit has guided you to a new career path or to a new way of living. You follow it. You follow your intuition, and wow. And that is why your person woke up spiritually by you too, because you follow your intuition to a T so much that they've seen you have success out of it. Look at that, the magician. So you, whatever you've done in your life, you've definitely manifested some sort of success or some sort of changes in your life. You could have went from one job to slowly converting to doing your dream job just by manifesting. And then for others of you, it could just be you manifested this love into your life. They know that about you. Different stuff like that. They see you as a manifester. Very interesting. Okay, so a few more messages for this one, and then we'll do what's their favorite body part of yours and or feature, I guess. And what was the love letter, and then we have a few love messages. Now, 9 of Cups, that's beautiful. So your person absolutely sees you as someone not afraid to go after their dreams, no matter how big, how small. No matter how far or how far-fetched they seem, you always go after what it is you want in life. And this is why your person is so inspired by you. Your person loves the fact that you're so romantic too. So you could be a hopeless romantic, someone who loves to watch either love movies, or you're all about just the love story between you and your person. You could be a water sign, and if not, your person sees you as someone very much so emotionally balanced and emotionally available when it comes to your connection and love. They love that about you. Ace of Swords. Your person loves your ability to think out solutions before you act. So say it even comes to dealing with them in an argument or different things in your life. You're not quick to react. You're quick to think about a solution and move forward. And they love your ability to do so. It's like, say they came at you with a silly argument. You actually could hold yourself back and put it in a way that they could understand. And then ultimately you're very good at diffusing situations, keeping your person calm when it comes to love or life. And you do that through thought, through your intelligence. And that's really beautiful, because before we had the message about history and learning and discovering. So you're definitely someone who moves with your mind, with your intelligence. You're someone who, of course, moves with your heart, but more so your mind over your heart. You make sure to make mindful decisions that won't only just impact you, but your loved ones in a positive way. The World, beautiful. So they definitely see you as someone who lights up their entire world. It's like you're their one in a million. For some of you, this person may have been in past relationships, but ultimately when it comes to you, you are their world. You are the person that lights up their life, and definitely get that vibe because you awoken them spiritually. You changed their world for the better. And so that's something your person will always love about you. So a few more messages here. The Hermit, beautiful. Definitely your person sees you as someone who's really grounded when it comes to work and home life. You could be someone who is balanced, but you love to spend time tending to home, making sure if you have animals or kids or a house, everything's in order, and they love that about you. Four of Cups, beautiful, even more creativity. So definitely if you resonate with this number, your person loves your creativity. They've never met anyone as creative as you. You really think outside the box. You could be someone who is a leader. You could be someone who really just like, you make up the trends and you're not afraid to follow your own trends. And for a lot of you, people actually end up picking up the things that you do because you're so unique and original. So for example, you could do your hair a certain way. You could make your own clothes or start certain little trends, and people often follow it. Your person loves that about you. You're always thinking outside the box. King of Wands next. So your person finds you to be very protective over them, very loyal to them. They love that. They find no matter what, they know that you got their back. You got their back no matter what. So that is so beautiful to see. And notice how this person has like very gorgeous or striking, you could say, eyes in this photo. So for some of you, you could have very unique eyes. You could have either a light green or a light blue, but very different looking eyes. And they love that about you. They find your eyes to be very unique and beautiful. This guy's got tattoos too and spiritual beads. So for some of you, either you've got tattoos or your person does. And your person literally is just like so follows behind your spirituality, because if you notice the beads, it's like you turned your person spiritual. So for some of you, your person loves that about you. Couple more messages for this pile. Page of Wands. So you could be younger than your person. They love that about you. And if not, you're young at heart. You're very much so a free spirit. You're willing to put yourself out there, to try new things, to be creative, loving, and giving. And you have a lot of energy. They find you to always be up to something, exercising, doing different things in life, starting new projects. You're always on the go. And they love that about you. You're not someone who just like sits still and chills. Even if you're an introvert, someone at home, you've always got a new project on the go. You've got a home business, or you've got a family. You're always doing something to take care of stuff in your life. And so they love that about you. They find they have a hard time keeping up with some of you. You could always just be like, okay, honey, this is what we're doing next. Or you could always make the plans as well. This is something they love about you. You plan out the dates. You plan out
the vacations, you plan out the family outings, you plan, you know, if you have a family reunion or something else, extended family, you always make sure everyone's all scheduled, good to go. And your person loves that about you. They find you to be very organized. And it's funny because you could be younger than them, so they find you to be very much so organized, young at heart. They love it. Two of Cups, beautiful. So definitely for a lot of you, this is a soulmate love, a long-lasting bond here. With this specifically, your person feels like the two of you really balance each other's emotions and you reciprocate the same amount of love. And they love that about you. They don't feel like you're overgiving or they're overgiving. And they feel like if you happen to see that they are, you always try to pick it up a level so that you can give that love right back to them. Like, for example, if you've been someone who was busy for a bit and they weren't, they notice that about you, that you'll go out of your way. Wow, that's beautiful. So 8 of Pentacles next. So they absolutely love that you have an ability to keep a clean house. You keep it organized. For some of you, you just have a really nice home. Something about your house is organized, taken care of. And for others of you, you have a great work and home life balance. So you could even be the one, if you're married to this person, you take care of the family. You make sure everyone's on that perfect schedule. They love that about you. And if not, something about your home, you could even be a very good cook. Oh yeah, there you go. So if you resonate with this one, you are a good cook. They love that about you. You always be making them up their favorite meals. I'm feeling like we got some chicken parmesan makers in the house. Some of you could have an air fryer even. You like to get creative with that. For others of you, maybe you're even a little bit more out there. You make homemade soups or homemade sauces. And you could be big in barbecuing, grilling. Your person loves that about you. Now, one other way I see this as well, though, this person's holding a candle. So for some of you, you're all about smells and sensuality. So you could be someone who has a lot of nice smelling candles in your house, soft blankets, all about that aesthetic at your home, being comfy and cozy and happy and vibey, and your person loves that about you. They find, if the two of you don't live together, they find your house to be like their home. And if not, they find like you make the house the two of you have together a home if the two of you live together. So you really put your touch on it, say in different creative ways as well. And for a select few of you, you definitely are someone who loves to do DIY projects. So Pinterest could be your thing, always finding different ways to come up with new little ideas for around the house, different ways to keep organized. Some of you could love to do little centerpieces and stuff that you found on Pinterest or shelves or fixer-uppers, stuff like that. And your person finds you to be, wow, that totally makes sense with the creativity there. So you could be someone too who has found different ways to make things for your person and show them your love in that kind of way as well. And they love that about you. Love that. That's interesting. And 8 of Pentacles, definitely they find you to be someone who is stable when it comes to their finances. You're always able to come up with the solutions to keep moving forward. So they really love that about you. A few more cards. We've got the Queen of Cups. Your person loves that you are so emotionally balanced. They really do. They find no matter what's going on in your life or life between the two of you, you always manage to keep them grounded and you love to listen to them. You love to make sure your person feels emotionally balanced as well. So if they have any concerns, they know that they can voice them to you and they will be heard and they will be listened to. And your person really respects that about you. They know it's like it's not going to go in one ear and out the other. Like you're just like, okay, honey, and then you don't do it. Say they let you know something that they found bothered them or could have triggered one of their old wounds. They really find the fact is when you approach them or they approach you, they feel like they can open up and you don't shut them down or make them feel like they have to remain closed off. 5 of Pentacles, beautiful. So your person in the past felt really disconnected from the world, like they didn't have anyone to connect with on that deep level. And you really awoke this person from that they weren't alone, that they weren't never going to find someone that understood them. And especially the fact that they found that when it came to love, that's their favorite part about you, the lovers. So the two of you really have spicy, intimate moments between the two of you, a lot of passion, maybe a hard time keeping your hands off each other. And they find when the two of you connect on that deeper level, it's like your souls intertwine. Like deep love. Definitely a deep love there, a deep understanding, really beautiful. Next couple messages, Knight of Pentacles. So your person sees you as someone who is building. You've been working on a career. Either you've been at a career for the last few years, building your way up that way, or if not, your own business, something like this. But you've been building, and taking all those dreams with you. It's like you're not leaving any of your dreams behind in your life. You're willing to go after that entire bucket list that you have collective, and your person finds that to be very much so inspiring, and they love that about you. This is beautiful because this message really signifies like you've awoken this person to the fact that they could have been maybe closed off when it came to love or even just their own life. You really showed this person that the chances to life is like the more you put yourself out there, the more you try, the more happier you're going to be, the more you're going to succeed, and the more dreams that you chase, the happier you're going to be. You really showed your person that. So that's beautiful. Three more here. And then we're going to do the love messages. So King of Cups here and Queen of Cups. That's actually really beautiful. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Okay. So to anyone just tuning in, this is really beautiful. This is a true pair. And I just can't believe that there's a King and Queen of Cups. So it really just shows that you and your person are completely emotionally balanced and connected. And they love that about you. Last three cards, Eight of Cups in reverse. Your person knows you're not going to leave them out in the cold. If the two of you were ever in any sort of disagreements or anything like that, you are all about the communication. You're not the type just to run away from a connection. They love that about you. They know that they can trust you to be there for the long term. Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Your person knows that you are working on growing and building this long-lasting relationship with them. And previously, they felt like they didn't have anyone they could trust. But when it comes to you in this connection, they truly know that there's a reason why the two of you met, and there's a reason why the two of you are together. So that's really beautiful. So let's get into these last few things for this pile. Okay, so we're going to do first what feature of theirs is their favorite. Go ahead and like the video if this resonates. Lips. That's funny because you sing to your person. So for some of you, maybe while you sing or you just speak to this person, they constantly admire your lips. They find it to be very much attractive. And maybe for some of you, that's really how you two connect. You love to have those hot makeout sessions, something like that. All right, so let's get into the love messages. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully this is resonating for you. So, okay, so the first one we've got is the angel message. You are a star. You are meant to shine. You are inspiring to many, whether you realize this or not. Get ready. So your person definitely knows this about you because you have changed their life. Now, if you are a creative person in any way with a business or a platform, boom, some sort of voice, song, something you're supposed to do, you're a star, and you're going to be recognized for that. I talk to my friends about you. So your person specifically for this section, they love to talk to their friends about how much they love you, how much appreciation they have for you. And for a lot of you, they really voice to their friends how much you've changed their life. Next message says, our love is everlasting. It means it goes beyond space and time, beyond this physical world we live in. Absolutely. That is so beautiful. Because we were just talking about this whole thing is about depth. So that is beautiful. I can't even. Beyond the sun, moon, stars, the galaxies, and into infinity, our souls are united as one. Now, see, the main reason I feel like that's so beautiful is because it's like before you and your person came into being this way, they didn't see connections that way. But now, since meeting you, you've unlocked this whole new deep passionate romantic side to your person who believes now that things happen for a reason, who believes now in soulmates, who believes now in monogamous long-term relationships. In the past, your person was someone who could have been non-committal or even just wasn't looking for love. And then when they met you, now you've changed their tune from being at home, being detached and cold to our love is everlasting. Like, this is how this person is. And you really awoken that beautiful side of them. I feel so grateful we found each other's love. Your love means everything to me. That is so beautiful. So your person definitely feels like the two of you really have changed each other's lives for the better. I can't stop thinking about you. So your person just constantly thinks about how much you've changed their life, how much you've opened up their eyes, and they have a lot of love for you. One more message, and then we've got the love letter if you resonate with this one. When I think of love, I think of you. You are my happy place. You have this ability to just calm me down by just being with you. Absolutely. So that is so beautiful. Your person feels like you've changed them in more ways than just one, but you have like this ability to literally bring a sense of peace and understanding to them when they feel like they don't have it, or when they feel like they don't have the answers to something. There you go, and you bring in that reassurance, and they just love that about you. You always have this way, collective, to show your person another side. It's like maybe that your person sometimes when they get lost or frustrated or stuck in something in their life, they focus on this is the only solution. But then you have this ability to come in and show your person, well, what about taking this approach or trying things this way? And then your person's like, wow. And it's always so much more peaceful and helpful than they would have thought of or realized. So this is something your person really loves about you. Now let's get into the love letter, and go ahead and hit that like button if you found like this pile resonated for you. My dearest love, I haven't even revealed the depths of my emotions to you, and already I feel like I'm swimming in them. You have captivated my heart in a way no one truly ever has before. I have a deep knowing and understanding now of what this connection truly is. I love you, XOXO. Wow. That was beautiful. I really hope you resonated with this pile. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you did, because your person feels like you've changed their life in such an astronomical way. You have showed them what love is. I just heard the song, I Want to Know What Love Is. That's your person. You showed them what love is, and you changed them. It's like you showed them this deep love. Maybe before, this person specifically only ever had surface level love and King and Queen of Cups. The outpour of emotions that the two of you have for each other is just something out of this world. They feel like the two of you as well have this ability to communicate telepathically just through your energy, or maybe even just through a look. Say the two of you are together across the room, you can just look at your person and be like, okay, it's time to go. And they're just like, okay, it's time to go. You really are just in sync when it comes to the relationship, the connection, and you open them up. And the fact is, they know that they can trust that you are going to safeguard their heart, that you're loyal to them and to this connection. And so it's like, regardless if you're a feminine or a masculine, especially if this is a masculine that you are looking into, this person's like, wow, they found someone that's going to hold it down for them and be loyal, and they really appreciate that. Regardless if you're feminine or masculine, that really just goes for both. But yeah, true pair right there, an emotional pair. So for this final message, you started out on a more intense attraction-based connection, physical, but the end result is how deep this connection has gone emotionally. That's what surprised your person the most, and that's why they love you the most. So that's really beautiful. Let's get into the next section. Thank you so much. If that resonated, go ahead and like that and subscribe. And if it didn't resonate, feel free to tune into the next section. We're about to hop into it. Next one up, we've got the number 200. So if 200 captured your attention, this one's for you. I don't know why I'm organizing it. I guess I can just slide them all out of the way for y'all. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get right into it. Thank you so much for joining in. 200, this one's for you. All right. So first we're going to do the tarot. Wow, Ace of Cups, big love. So I get the vibes that this person wants to marry you if the two of you aren't already. This is like, this person sees long-term commitments. This person loves you so much because you gave them strength when they felt like they didn't have any. So when you met your person originally, if you resonate with this, they could have been at a very low point in their life, either dealing with addictions, depression, or just like a difficult situation in their life. Wow, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. But ever since they met you, collective, they feel like you've literally changed their life for the better. You brought in that Wheel of Fortune. You are their Wheel of Fortune. So your person in the past could have had just really unfortunate love relationships, an unfortunate life even. Just feeling miserable or down, or like life was always handing them a rough go. And then when your person met you, you changed everything. You showed them what it's like to be on top of the wheel, what it's like to feel true unconditional love, and most importantly, what it's like to feel good. Because for a lot of you, this person had never truly felt happiness before the two of you were together. So that's a really intense message. That part won't resonate for everyone. But if not, this person never knew what it meant to experience true love before they met you. Now, you could be dealing with an Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and we've got a lot of air energy here as well, and we've got a little bit more fire, so Aries, Leo, Sag, and then we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Regardless of signs, though, that's the signs on the board. Your person feels like you have helped them achieve their own wish fulfillment. In some way or another, when you met this person, maybe part of their wish fulfillment was the fact that they'd never been in a 10 of Cups relationship and an Ace of Cups long-lasting commitment. And so when they met you, you're that final cup for them. So you brought in some sort of wish fulfillment in their own life. And also just the fact that you were able to like love them the way that you do. Aw, I just heard the love me like you do. So your person's like, yeah, the way that you love them. I'm doing a little head bob, but you can't see it. The way that you love your person is just absolutely perfect to them. Your person could constantly let you know. I feel the vibe that this person compliments you a lot. And if not, you compliment your person a lot, and they really love that about you. Your person finds you to be very much so cold when need be, not in the connection, but towards those that aren't serving your best interest. You're able to detach from situations, places, or things that you've outgrown. You're really able to make those changes in your life without questioning where you're being guided as well. And your person really loves that about you. Queen of Cups energy. So definitely a very much so sensual relationship. You and your person very much connect on a deeper, intimate level. A lot of passion between you. Now, when it comes to the passion, though, it's like something that's more on the down low. Like, for example, you're not big into PDA. I don't feel like you two are very much flashy about your relationship. This relationship is more private and discreet. It's between the two of you, but it's very much so passionate. Big passion, big passion. All right, 6 of coins. Wow, so, oh, that's the 5 of wands. I was going to say 6 and 6 there. Wow, so your person knows that if there was ever anyone to try and come in between or vice versa with them, you would shut it down. You are definitely not the type to entertain any third parties. And if you are, it's like, for some of you, that could be a discretion that the two of you would want to have together. But otherwise, it's like, no, you are loyal to this person. And also with the Emperor there, your person sees you as like a boss. It's like they don't need anyone else. Like, so regardless if you're feminine or masculine, they think you are more than enough man or woman for them. They think you are it. Not to sugarcoat it, but they're like, they don't need a third party. But for some of you, a select few of you, you may be into open relationship or experimenting in your relationship is what I get with that 3 of Cups, because this is all about love and it's paired with the Wands. So if it's something done, it's something mutually done with the 2 of you, or if not, you two just have this understanding there is no third parties whatsoever and it is what it is. So take that how it resonates. So next couple messages, final 2 for this tarot deck. We've got 7 of Wands and 5 of Cups. Wow. So in the past, your person knows that you could have had someone else that was interested in you, but you shut it down. You ultimately made the decision to go towards them and to remain loyal to them. And so they really recognize that in you. This could also be something they could have told other people. Yeah, collective could have been with this person or me, but they picked me. And it's like, wow, that makes sense too why the 3 of Cups. So maybe in the past, collective, before you got with your person, you had 2 options. They could have either been friends, or if they weren't friends, they were familiar with who each other were. And you made it obvious that you wanted the one option, let go of all the other options that were interested, and your person respects you for that. It's like they know if you two are already committed and loyal, like they know you're not going to step out on them. And they know in the past, if there was someone else in between, that you chose them. You let that other person go. With that 5 of Cups there. Now also too, your person just sees you as someone that others are very highly attracted to. You could be a fire sign, and if not, you just have a very fiery personality. Very much so outgoing, and it's like when you step into a room, you demand the room without trying. All eyes are paying attention to what you're up to, how you're dressed today, what you look like, what are you doing with your hair, what do you got on your nails, that type of vibe. And if you are a masculine, it's like, say you've got tattoos, or say you've got a new pair of sneakers on. They're like, what is that masculine wearing? What's the new tattoo? People pay attention to you and find that you command a room in that kind of way as well. People are drawn to you naturally, and always when it comes to people that could be interested in you, you get a lot of attention. But it's like they know that you have made it clear that they are your person. So for this pile, the 2 of you could have gotten together at a weird situation, possibly with 2 people into you, and you having to pick between the 2. And for some of you, could have been friends. But however you handled this, you shut down that other party. And wow, isn't that so funny? I said I was doing no reversals, and the only reversal I left was the 3 of Cups. Because it's not a third party, because you shut it down. So that's really cool. Your person knows that you could be a heartbreaker a little bit, but you're an honest heartbreaker. You're not someone who intentionally breaks hearts, but you will definitely turn down someone if you're not interested, and you're all about committing to your one person. The person loves that about you. So let's get some more messages. Thank you so much, everyone, tuning in. Go ahead and like the video if it resonates for you. Okay, so next we're going to do the oracle messages. First one is Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. See, this is you. You have this like superhero ability to be emotional but not too emotional. You're really able to, and that's so funny because before we had the air energy, and I was saying you have that ability to disconnect yourself from a situation. So say someone's being too over emotional with you when it comes to this relationship, or even just in general, you have an ability to pull yourself back and see the bigger picture of it. And your person loves that about you, especially if it's them overreacting to something in the connection. They love how you're able to keep them grounded and centered. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So for some of you, this connection is a past life connection, and they love that about you. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. Really beautiful. Okay, so really random, but for some of you, you two could have met somewhere outdoors. Now, I wouldn't often say this, but we do have Earth pulsing in Lost Lands. So for some of you, you could have met at a festival. You could have met at Lost Lands Festival. And if not, you could have just met at a music festival. That could be how you met your person. And that could have been also where the situation was with the couple options where you shut them down. Now, if that doesn't resonate, it could be any festival, but it's just like it's outdoors, however you met them. A family barbecue, a friend's outing. Maybe everyone went camping in a group of friends and you happen to meet your person. All paths lead home. That's so sweet. So your person has this intuition and this deep knowing that you are who they're supposed to be with. So no matter who or what tries to come in between the connection, they know that you are their home. And they feel the same about you, and this is what they love about you so much. Fall into my arms. That is so beautiful. Wow. Surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. So your person loves that you have this ability, even though the two of you could be totally polar opposites in life, just to trust them, to love them, and to absolutely fall into their arms. The void. Okay, so stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So for some of you, wow, I've never gotten this message. So if you're just tuning into just this section, this is really a special message. Your person feels like they get lost in time with you. It's like there's no concept of time when the two of you are together. You could feel like either time really just like flies by and all of a sudden, you know, an hour turns to days. You and your person, say if you've ever taken a vacation or had no responsibilities and just been able to truly connect, like say you were camping or on vacation or even just like traveling together. If you have no responsibilities, they find like the two of you just get lost in time and it just keeps running out. It's like there's not enough time for the two of you. So you'll really resonate with that if you have had that feeling with your person. Very specific feeling to have, but it's just like, oh, all of a sudden, you know, 3 days have passed and the two of you, maybe if you live at a distance from each other, well, one's got to go back to work now. And, or, you know, if you're on vacation, all of a sudden, like a blink of an eye and your vacation's over, but you just have this ability to get lost in each other's eyes, in each other's arms, and in each other's space in time. So that's really beautiful. Your person finds you to be a leader. They find that you paved a new path when it came to relationships and to your life, and they love that about you. Jump in. Wow. So your person wants a change in this relationship. For some of you, they're going to want to get engaged to take this to a higher form of commitment. So say you already have that, possibly children. For others of you, just committing or moving in together. But they're really hoping that you're going to say yes. And ultimately, they love that about you. You have an ability to just go with the flow when it comes to new cycles. And so they feel like you're going to accept this offer. Trust the timing. We've got 2 more messages here. Trust the timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out. That is so beautiful. And then there was one more message here. Bringing harmony and balance. Okay, so your person finds you to be someone who constantly brings that harmony and balance into their life in the most stressful situations. And it's through the way that you communicate with them. It's like you just bring your person so much peace and understanding of maybe perspectives they weren't able to previously look at. And then it's like when they're with you, they get a whole new perspective, a whole new vision of what's going on in their life. So really beautiful energy to be in, collective. All right, so now we're going to get to a few more tarot, and then we'll get to what's their favorite part about you and some love messages as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is resonating, go ahead and like the video. Right, let's see what else we've got. Page of Swords. Beautiful. So your person loves that you are so knowledgeable. You're a student. Even if you're not actually a student, you have that mindset. You always love to learn something new instead of shutting down to something new or saying that you know it. You are much so the person that would be like, oh, well, what else can I learn about that? Or how can I learn more about this particular subject, this relationship, this connection, or even just when it comes to whatever you like in life. And so they really love that about you. They find like you're constantly learning and teaching them your knowledge as well. The Chariot. Okay, so for some of you, your person sees you as someone very much so in and out when it comes to other connections, but not when it comes to them. It's like you have this ability to lead them home and to really keep them feeling guided. You two could have also rode horses together. And if not, this is something that they want to do in the connection. They really feel like the two of you either riding horses. You could actually do a horse carriage ride. I feel like your person, if they know you're into history or like very much so romantic, this is what your person would love to take you to do. Do something like that. And if not, they would love to just take you horseback riding on the beach. They love that about you. King of Pentacles, you could be an earth sign. And if not, you are someone who has animals at home. You could have a dog or a cat or a few animals. But they know that you have one companion that you're very close with, an animal. And they love that. It's like I definitely feel like a lot of you have a dog. And it's like your best friend. And your person just loves that you have this little being that you take care of that is so bonded to you, so attached to you as well. Just like your person, that deep unconditional love. Two of Pentacles. Wow. So your person knows that you're someone who started with nothing. You built your way up as a person and even in this relationship, and they love that about you. You're not afraid to start small when it comes to career, to life, or to a new opportunity, and to really work yourself up there. You're not afraid to put in that hard work as well, and they absolutely love that about you. I can't even... Spirit has literally, yeah. As a reader today, this is like the best message I've ever delivered because Spirit has given me like 7 confirmations as I'm just sitting reading for you. But look, double Wheel of Fortune. And then the first pile, we had 2... It was Heir of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. And the second pile, we had the, what was it? Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Now I've got this. I just can't even. That is so freaking beautiful. Literally. Next time we're going to shuffle right on camera so y'all can see literally how I split the piles. Like there's no seeing what goes with what. So that's just the beauty of Spirit. Your person truly finds you to be their good luck symbol. You've turned their life around for the better. So maybe this person was someone who really didn't put themselves out there in life or love or business or even just their drive. And ever since they met you, they're willing to take those chances. And every time they do, your person has received some sort of blessing or their life has changed for the better. And they know it's all because of you. And they love that about you. You really bring them some good luck. You're like their good luck charm in some way or another. And also it's just the fact that you've really shown them not to be afraid to take chances in life, because the more chances you take in life, the more the wheel will turn in your favor. And they really love that. It's like they were too afraid to take chances possibly in the past, and you showed them that. Wow, rebirth. So literally you showed your person from taking no chances in life, being scared to put themselves out there or to try new things, or maybe even when it came to love, your person was more shy. And now the more they do, the more they find they are on top of the wheel, the more they're like, wow, like life's really turning around in their favor. And they know it's because of you. You showed them a new life, a new way to live life. Knight of Wands. Ooh, so the two of you have a lot of passion between each other. If you are a feminine, you've got someone in the back who is like your stallion. And regardless if it's a feminine or a masculine, what's the feminine version of like a dame? There you go. So you got someone who is heated and ready to get intimate with you. This person could be that way every time they come over, very much so. Right in the door, trying to fill you with kisses and hugs, stuff like that. Very affectionate towards you. And if not, this is you to your person, and they love that about you. Now, also notice too with this picture, it's like you and your person really have this ability to have a good time together, to joke around, to have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and a lot of just like silly times. And they love that about you. They find like you've shown them not only is life meant to be fun, but it's also not meant to be so serious. So your person before meeting you was just someone who took life way too seriously, didn't take chances, and didn't move in love. And now it's like you've unleashed this whole new shell of them, this romantic, passionate side, and ultimately this confidence that they always knew they had, but they never fully put out there. So they love you for this. They really do. Judgment, look at. And it was in reverse, so I'd mentioned I wasn't reading reversals, but it's like you didn't judge this person when they judged themselves. So that's really beautiful. In the past, this person could have been very critical on themselves. And the way you really captivated your person's heart was you were so non-judgmental when it comes to life, other people, and specifically them. Specifically the fact that they could have been so closed off, so inexperienced of life, or so emotionally guarded. You did not judge them for that. You literally were patient with them, understanding, kind, and you slowly let them open up to you, and they love you for that. And they love the fact that just with judgment reverse, you're a non-judgmental person. They love that. They love that you aren't going to look at someone and not like them based on their appearance or who you think they are, or even what they could say. You're someone who really gets to know others for who they truly are, and you don't judge anyone for anything. They absolutely love that about you. And that's the only message I got this from for this pile. So if you resonate with that, that is a beautiful way to be. Wow. Empress. They see you as their empress, emperor. This person knows the two of you are meant to have. Okay. This is getting weird. This is getting weird, bro. Bro, like, I'm sorry, but as a reader, this is just so beautiful. I can't. I literally can't. So you and your person, definitely a true pair, and ultimately power couple, boss status. The two of you are going to be very successful together if you aren't already, and your person knows this about you. And it's not like it's going to be one of you doing more work than the other. The two of you could both be very successful independent business owners or have very successful careers. And your person loves that about you. They find you to be their oaked equal as well. You're literally everything they are. They know that you are, and you're more than them, if anything, because you brought out that side of them that was deep down, surface level. So that's really beautiful. It's like your person could have been someone a little more closed off, not very much communicative about love or relationships or even just their passions or their feelings and opinions. And then they met you, someone so non-judgmental, but like willing to like open up this shy side of them and show them how much it's okay to be loving and giving and curious about life. And so your person really finds you to be inspiring for that. And also they know that you're going to be a really good parent if you aren't already. Now, if you do have a family with this person, they find you to be so nurturing and giving as a mother or father. Fact of the matter is, you are someone they trust wholeheartedly with their family, or if the two of you are to have a family in the future. They trust wholeheartedly. You will always look out for them and theirs, and it's like not a question asked. And they also know you're always going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, being in that Empress energy. So that is so beautiful. A couple more messages here. Let's see what else comes out. Of course, silly me, forgot to switch the thing over, so I'll have to timestamp it after so that there's no confusion, but that's okay. Pretty sure we're good since it's right there. Wow, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, and if not, this person just has a lot of emotions for you. They find you to be very much so almost like what you see is not what you get. People could look at you and judge you to be a certain way, but then meanwhile, it's like the more they get to know you, the more they notice how emotionally sensitive you are, loving and giving underneath, all said and done. Now, Justice, you definitely could be dealing with a Libra because we've got Justice Libra and the Empress Libra energy as well. But if not, it's like your person feels like you are their justice, their good karma, finally finding a person who has not only changed their life for the better, but someone who supports them and is loyal to them and is always going to make sure that the situation is fair between the two of you. Queen of Wands is the next one here. So wow, this person finds you to be very much so creative. You could be someone who really believes in just a little bit more of the mystical things in life. Notice how she's surrounded by the candles. So for some of you, you could definitely be into yoga, meditation. You could have an altar connecting with your spirit guides. And this person loves that about you. Now, definitely I get if you connected with this pile, you've got a pet. Because look at that. There's a cat there and there's a dog there. And so regardless of how you resonate, your person definitely sees you as having this one companion, your little best friend that you take care of. That's really sweet. Six of Swords. So your person sees you as someone who has been tested over and over again in life. You've gone through a lot of different struggles in life, but you've never let it overcome who you are. You've always remained to be someone very positive, loving, and giving, no matter how difficult the situations got, how tough the waters got, how rocky the waters got, or how much you had to go it alone maybe at certain points in your life. Your person knows that you are someone that is always able to get through those situations. And notice how she literally looks untouched. Sad, but untouched, unbothered. And they really feel like that about you. And also, I mean, she's still pretty well dressed. So if you think about it, you could be someone that regardless of what you're going through in life, you always love to keep on a good appearance, to take care of yourself, and ultimately to look good. I hear just like live life and look good while you do it. We had a couple cards here fall. Okay. There's 4 final cards left for this, and then we're going to do what's their favorite feature of yours if you're just tuning in. Hangman in reverse. So that's beautiful because with that, any situations your person previously felt stuck in, third-party attachments, old lovers, or even love that they hadn't overcome and healed from, when they met you, all of that went out the window. They were able to heal and let go of anyone from their past, anyone who no longer served them, because they find that your love is irreplaceable. Your love is immeasurable. Your love is so much more bigger and satisfying to them than anything else they've ever been through. So anything they previously felt stuck in emotionally just like went out the window. 10 of Cups, that is so beautiful. So to you and your person, this person finds you to be a wish fulfillment. Absolutely. They feel like this is where they're supposed to be. We've got the Sun and 8 of Wands in reverse. So if you have any competition or they have any competition when it comes to the relationship, they want it all to be shut down because this person wants to either marry you or just be in this really super like engaged, not engaged as in married, but like engaging relationship, very close. But for some of you, maybe engaged. Maybe they really want to put a ring on it to show off that you are theirs and theirs alone. So that will definitely resonate for some of you. That is so beautiful. Wow. 8 of Wands. Look at that. So yeah, shut down anyone else, anything else, and they want you to give all your love to them. That's so beautiful. So let's get into the, first of all, let's do the body part. What's your favorite feature of yours? Now, I did remove the other collection there, so you'll get your own unique message. And then we're going to do specifically what are the love messages. Aw, so this person loves your smile. They really love your smile. Something about it. You could have gorgeous teeth, gorgeous lips, all of it put together. Maybe the way you speak when you smile. Beautiful. So let's get into the love messages. Thank you so much for tuning in. And these went really in depth. So I really hope that you're enjoying this pile. It's actually definitely went a little more in depth and I love it. Amazing. Wow. So your angels are guiding this union. This love is being protected and guided by divine. Focus on the connection and trust that this is a true love. Literally, this is a 10 of Cups love. So if you had any hesitation or your person, the angels are truly guiding this connection, the two of you. It's like there is no illusions. For some of you, maybe it seems too good to be true. At times when you're really happy together, you and this person are just like really good. That's because it's supposed to be that way. For some of you, you and your person never experienced a true unconditional love before each other. And when you found each other, it's much below that physical attraction or even that slight emotional attraction. This is the be all end all for your person, a soulmate connection, a true unconditional love. So let's get the messages out and see what they want to say. I'm going to make you my wife/husband. So beautiful. This person definitely wants to marry you. Look at that. 10 of Cups and that. Yeah, love for sure. I have so much admiration for you. So this person just instantly from when they met you, even as not just like a love connection, but as a person, they admire you as an individual so much. The way that you carry yourself when it comes to others, not just the connection with them, they just have so much admiration for you as an individual. So this person is quite inspired by you. It says, I communicate to you through music. Sometimes when you hear a song and think of me, it's a sign. So your person loves to send you different signs. So look for that this week or from when you see this reading. And if you feel like it's from your person, it most definitely is. Wow. So it says, I feel like the angels guided us together. This feels so lucky. That I literally just can't even. I want a future with you, kids, pets, the nice house, the cottage. The dream life with you sounds absolutely perfect. This is such a beautiful pile. So this person more than anyone so definitely is ready and headed for marriage with you. Collective, they see this as a deep soul connection, as one that was guided together, and ultimately as one that cannot be replaced. They feel like the two of you are each other's homes, the halves of each other's hearts, and this is where they want to be. So this is a really big realization or deal for your person as well. Now let's get into your love letter. It says, my dearest love, at first I ran from this love. I couldn't understand my emotions and I felt it easier to remain closed off. But the more I gave in, the more I let you break down those emotional walls, and the more I realized how much I trust you to keep my heart safe. I love you, XOXO. So that's really sweet. Definitely get that vibe. It's like your person initially maybe could have been a little bit closed off in the connection, feeling like they were holding on to past hurts, past relationships. But the more and more they got to know you, the more they were able to heal and overcome any hurts from the past and really realize that they loved you and this is the person they want to grow with. So that is so beautiful. This is all for number 200 there. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe if it does resonate. And if it doesn't, feel free to stick around for the final number. And thank you so much for tuning in. Wow, these are beautiful messages. And if you have been sticking around to check them out, definitely all very different. So really nice to see. Now let's see what's going to come out for this last pile. Okay, so let's get this just right cleared out of the way for you guys. My OCD is killing me, pulling this away, but that's okay. We can fix it later. All right. Now we've got the final number. So welcome if you're just tuning in to this portion of the reading. We've got 402. Let's hop right into it and go ahead and like and subscribe if this resonates for you. Thank you so much for watching. Wow. All right. Can we say passion or what? 10 of Wands. Okay, so your person loves you because they've never had such an intimate connection with someone. So you are someone they've done a lot of firsts with. Now, I'm not sure if this is like, and I don't mean just like intimately, but physically or in life as well. So the two of you could do a lot of first when it comes to trying new things, relationship things, restaurants, vacations. Your person could have taken you somewhere for the first time. Your person could have gotten you to try stuff for the first time, food for the first time. Your person could have even taken you to, say, a wine tour for the first. There's so many firsts is the vibe I get with this. This person sees you as the star of their life. It's like no matter how many things the two of you do together, it's not enough. They can't get enough of spending time with you, of doing firsts with you, and literally just like, it's like the two of you got a bucket list, both in your brains, and you're just checking them off together, and they love that. The two of you are really able to push each other to try new things and inspire each other to do so. Definitely could be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. With this pile, this person sees you truly as the star of their life, as someone who has brought in a lot of sunshine, positiveness, and overall just a sense of peace. Wow. So you've got the Hierophant. This person looks at you as someone they want to have a marriage with. That's really beautiful. This person definitely sees you as someone who is very much so in charge of your life. It's like you don't let anyone else dictate if you should be happy, if you're going to be happy, or to try and block you in any way. You're someone who's very much so in charge of your life, in charge of your schedule, in charge of your emotions, and most importantly, in charge of your career and your path forward. And your person loves that about you. It's like they don't even have the ability to get in between and to try and throw you off or mess you up. Not like I feel like this person would, but say if the two of you are in an argument or disagreement, this person knows that their words aren't going to set you off for the day and really throw you off. You know how to be mature about things and just overcome it. And for some of you, you can come across maybe as a little bit cold, but it's just so more because you're in charge of your life. You're really in control. And they really like that about you. Not that you're controlling, but you're in control of who you are. And they love that about you. Seven of Pentacles. So they see you as someone like moderately successful. You could be on a path building right now, but otherwise you just live comfortably, and you aren't someone who's super materialistic as well. You're okay with not just getting by, but being comfortable. And they really appreciate that about you. You don't need to wear all the latest trends or have all the nicest things, but you have a nice home, you take care of yourself nice, and you live pretty comfortably. And for a lot of you, you're on your way to that Ten of Pentacles, so you've been building up some sort of success behind the scenes. Some of you could be big at saving as well, and your person really loves that about you. Your ability to balance your budget, to plan, and to save your finances as well. Wow, High Priestess. So your person sees you as someone very much so connected with their intuition, with their spirituality, and with their knowing as to where they're going next. Look at that. So we've got the Eight of Swords. So in the past, your person knows you've had to cut out people that no longer served you when it came to relationships or family members or even jobs. And your person does love that ability about you. They feel like they've learned a thing or two. Because in the past, your person was someone who literally held on to everyone and let them continuously hurt them over and over again. Or that could have been you. But you learned to really discern, differentiate who is taking advantage of you and who truly had your back. And so your person loves that with you because they know it's like what they see is what they get. You aren't fake nice to people. You don't talk crap about people, and you don't take crap from people. And your person really loves that about you. Like, you literally stand on your throne, and if no one else upholds it, you have no problem walking away from them. Because the thing is, collective, you hold everyone else up on this throne as well. So it's like when people disrespect you, you have no problem saying, okay, no, time to pull back and say, heal. And a lot of you are really good at using that discernment. But see, your person knows that you're not just going to do that with them, that you're really much so connected to them and you're willing to have those conversations. We've got the Hermit there. So this person knows that you really love spending, if you two live together, they love spending time with you at home, connecting with you, and that kind of level. The two of you could spend a lot of time just making dinner or having romantic nights spent on the couch, even designing stuff. Maybe the two of you decorated your home or your apartment together. And for others of you, this person just loves the fact that you are able to dissolve drama. Any drama thrown your way, even if it's your person giving you drama, or say you have kids, someone's having a temper tantrum for the day, or hey, even one of your family members is having a temper tantrum for the day. Your person loves your ability to walk away from it before it becomes a tower moment, to diffuse a situation where others would try to make you have a tower moment. So your person sees you as someone, they understand why you're cold and detached, because for a lot of you, you grew up with people that constantly tried to put you in tower moments. When it came to relationships, friendships, even career or love specifically, it's like you had people constantly trying to test your emotions, trying to make you emotionally imbalanced, And you took that wisdom, that knowledge in your life, and you learned how to avoid tower moments by staying emotionally grounded and disconnecting from people when need be. It's like they love that about you. Other people might see you as a little cold and detached, but they see you as someone who isn't willing to put up with people treating them like shit. They love that about you. And this also set a precedent for your person, because when they met you, they knew they couldn't come in with no disrespect. They had to be very much so respectful and kind to you. And this is how they feel like they love that about you. Like, you don't play games when it comes to the connection or when it comes to anyone else. Beautiful Libra energy there. And if not, justice. Like I said, you literally like to see fairness in all situations. So even if it doesn't have to do with you and it has to do with something else, you want to see the best outcome for everyone involved, no matter what it is. Person sees you as someone very balanced when it comes to finances. And also they see you as someone very lucky when it comes to finances. They know you're very hardworking and they love that about you. You have this ability to work and save and build yourself up. And if you're already at the 7 of Pentacles, they know you're on a fast track to success in your life. And they love that about you. They didn't need to help you build to get there. For a lot of you, you could have been self-made before you came into union with this person. Or if this is someone new to you, you absolutely are, and they know this about you. With the moon there, they feel like in the past, you went through a lot of relationships with secrets. So when it came to you and them, you're big on this open communication. You're big on expressing exactly how you're feeling and not holding things back. And they love that about you. They don't feel like you would ever keep a secret from them. Queen of Pentacles, look at that. So your person definitely sees you as someone successful, someone who likes the finer things in life. So for some of you, you could really focus on material items as well. And not in a bad way. It's like you're someone who can afford them and likes the finer things, right? So maybe for some of you, you're all about having very nice clothes, having a nice car, or just having nice stuff in your home, really taking care of everything around you. Look at that. Your person knows that you're on your way to building a legacy for yourself. They love that about you. They find you to be very much so independent financially, and they love it. For some of you, you could be more successful than your person, and it doesn't bother them. They wish they were as successful, but at the same time, they're just proud of their person for being so successful. Wow, we've got Temperance, so your person really feels like you balance them out when it comes to emotions, life, and just any stresses they're going through. King of Wands, so this person is definitely very much so passionate about you, very intense physical connection. Like the two of you could kind of be a little freaky when it comes to your intimate life. Okay, so for some of you, you could definitely be into experimenting with each other or a little rougher. Now we're going to leave that PG and keep moving forward. So here we go. We've got the Knave of Wands. So for some of your Knight of Wands, your person really just constantly loves to come in and surprise you romantically. They're always thinking of different ways that they can do this for you because you are someone who often does this for them. So maybe you are the type who surprises them with, if you're feminine, lingerie, or if you're masculine, flowers, little gifts, little expressions of love. And so ultimately this person constantly wishes they could do that for you, or they want to do that. They love that about you. Empress, beautiful. So your person definitely sees you as someone who is very much so abundant in their own right without them. And with the Empress energy there, they definitely see you as a good mother figure if you are, and if not, or father figure, and if not, someone who would be. Someone who'd be a really great parent, a co-parent with them. They definitely think you would be a great person to have a family with. The Fool and Temperance. So with that, sorry, no, we got Justice again. Wow, so double Justice. That's crazy. So for some of you, okay, this person specifically just really feels like since they met you, you bring a lot of fairness to their life. And since they met you, they feel like you brought a new start to their life. with the Fool there. So that's really beautiful energy to be in. Now we've got some more messages to get into. Go ahead and like the video if this resonates for you. Thank you so much for watching. Beautiful. The first one says loosen your grip, density, addiction, let God in, coping mechanisms. So your person definitely sees you as someone who is very much able to let go of any addictions or any codependency issues. You've really shown them how to be more open when it comes to that. So like the fact that you are so much cold and centered and cut off, it's not in a bad way. It's like they find you to be very smart. They don't find you to be overly emotional or someone who like would make irrational decisions based on your emotions. They love that about you because they find that you're the voice of reason for them. So especially too, if they dealt with addictions in the past, you could have a select message for a few, but very significant message if this does resonate. For some of you, you help this person overcome their addictions and they really think that's like amazing. They love you so much for that. If you help this person overcome any addiction from gambling to spending money to smoking to drinking, anything, even if they had an addiction to dating before, they could have been someone who casually dated and never committed to anyone. But however it was, you literally helped this person overcome some sort of addiction for some of you. And if not, they just see you as someone who is really balanced, who would never let anything like addictions affect their life. 2 hours, 11 minutes, 11 seconds on that live. Beautiful. So yeah, they really love you for that. And they feel like they could learn a thing or two from you about just, you know, going with the flow more. You're not for everyone. So wow, they love this about you. It says embrace your weirdness. So you are someone who is unique. You're different and you're not afraid to be weird. You're not afraid to make lame jokes. You're not afraid to dress differently. It's like, love me or hate me. This is who I am. And this is why your person loves you. They're like, yeah, oh yeah, I love you. The Great Severing. Oh my gosh. That is literally ironic. Isn't that? Thanks, Spirit. All this cutoff energy strong, bro. Literally. So the Great Severing. They know that you have this ability. It doesn't matter who, what, where, when. If someone doesn't give you the respect or love you deserve, you cut that person off and walk away from them, and they admire the heck out of you for that, because this person could have been someone who hung on to relationships past their expiry date, whether it was friends, family, or love. In the past, they were someone who really just let people kind of walk all over them, and then they learn from you. It's okay to detach from people that treat you like crap, and they love that about you. You taught them that. Wait. Wow. So for a lot of you, this person really wants to jump ahead and either have kids or a marriage with you, especially because we've got the Hierophant and the Empress there. But it's almost like Spirit really just saying they're being urged to wait right now. Or you could have told this person, wait, you know, like time's not running out. And they really love that about you. So, wow, you could be someone who has a lot more patience than your person. Your person's very much so like things need to happen now on this time frame of theirs. Versus you're just like, no, relax, wait, and let the universe play it out. Let it go with the flow. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So your person sees you as someone totally independent and self-made. However, you have a career or a business or a platform, you literally had a vision and you've manifested this. You've seen it through, and they know that you're building your own legacy by doing this, and they think that is incredible. They are so in love with you for that. It's like you don't need them or not, but they know that it's an honor to be next to someone like you. So driven and so independent, yet so loving and giving. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So there you go, collective. You are someone who is constantly studying, evolving, learning more about your craft, about life, and about relationships, and even just like interactions with others. So for example, if your person dealt with addictions or any mental health issues, you were someone who went and educated yourself on it, helped really see a new side, a new perspective in order to grow with this person or to help them grow. And your person loves you for that. They also know that you're the type that, say someone in your family suffered with depression or addictions. Like I said, it's like you would be willing to put in that extra mile to be there and support those people. Of course, as long as they aren't with wrong intentions, and they love that about you. But they also love the fact that with this cutoff game here, if someone refuses to take your help in life, like say you've had someone you've dealt with an addiction and they refuse to heal, you have no problems walking away from that as well, because you learn once something becomes a burden on you like that, sometimes you need to separate yourself in order for both sides to heal. The cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So you could be someone who is constantly connected with your spirit team, your spirit guides. You could meditate daily. You could constantly have your moments of prayer, and your person finds that to be very much so attractive. They love you for that. You two could actually have a deep spiritual connection. Star family, you're part of a team of souls. So you and your person for this one specifically could actually be star seeds. You could be star seeds together. And if not, your souls just recognize each other either from other lifetimes or just the fact that your souls really just recognize each other. They recognize that the two of you were meant to come together. Doors are opening. So that's beautiful. You and your person are about to walk into a new chapter of your life if you chose this last pile here. Homesick. So you and your person, if you're ever apart for too long, your person has major homesickness about when it comes to you. They just want to be back with you. So like say you go on a trip with your friends, or your person goes on a trip with theirs, or for work, the two of you, they cannot stand the separation. It really just like drives them nuts. They love being with you. Wow. Star family portal. And now I remember. So definitely for some of you, this is a past connection. The two of you remember each other's souls. Either it could be a twin flame connection or just a soulmate past connection that the two of you have lived many, many lifetimes together. And it's like every time you come back together, your souls really recognize each other. Power places, ley lines, trust where you are being led. Absolutely beautiful. So that's beautiful energy just to show that your person feels like they can trust you. They trust the path the two of you are headed on. And they love that they have so much trust for you, because either you or them didn't have a relationship like that before in the past. One with so much trust and commitment. Either you or them both dealt with a lot of disloyal partners, or the fact of the matter is you've both never been so committed to a person before each other. Yeah, I definitely feel like in the past, you or this person went through a lot of heartbreaks, and so when you found each other, you healed each other's heart. Now, 10 of Pentacles, the two of you are meant to be very successful, very abundant, and the two of you are meant to build a huge family together. You could have up to 4 kids. So if you already do, congratulations, and if not, definitely something your person wants to do with you. Big family, lots of kids. 5 of Cups, your person loves that you have a lot of options in life when it comes to love and relationships and others, but you do not entertain them. You could be someone who is naturally like flirty or out there, but ultimately it would never leave it past that point, and they know that they can trust you with their whole heart. They love that about you. Wow, you two connect on a deeper emotional level. The two of you have this ability to either communicate without words, or the fact of the matter is your chakras are fully in tune and in line with each other. Especially your heart chakra. 7 of Cups. So in the past, your person had a lot of options, not knowing which to choose from, and they are thankful that they chose you, the perfect cup. Could be dealing with an air sign, and if not, your person in the past was someone non-committal. They love to run away from relationships, but you changed that about them. You made them want to stay and be in a happy, connected, committed relationship. So they love you for that. Wow, they love you for the fact that the two of you could really have a good time together. So maybe you love to dance together, go out dancing. For others of you, just like exploring different parts of the world or life. For some of you, you could have gone to even like a fair together. Could have been where you met. And if not, you have this huge connection between the two of you with music. Next one there, Ace of Cups, beautiful. So this person sees you as their true wish fulfillment and their true soulmates. And they know that you feel the same about them, and this is why they love you so much. There is no Three of Cups energy when it comes to this connection. All there is love. And I see this Three of Cups, if anything, like anyone who's outside of your connection realizes how much love that the two of you have for each other. So it's like no one dares step on those boundaries. And if they do, automatically they're shut down. The two of you remain loyal to each other. Four of Pentacles. Love it. So your person definitely loves the fact that you are someone fashionable and you are someone who loves to explore. You could be someone who loves to be outside or enjoys hikes, nature walks, different stuff like that, and history as well. The two of you could have traveled, either backpack together across the world, or this is something they want to do with you. Bro. The Hierophant and the Hierophant, I literally can't. This is the best reading ever. Marriage for this section. If you chose this person sees you none other but their long-lasting wife or husband. Your person could be definitely younger than you. One of the two of you are younger. We've got Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, or the two of you are both young at heart or young. But ultimately, they know that the two of you are meant to have this long-lasting relationship, even if you're only in your 20s or your early 30s. It's like regardless of age, or if one's younger than the other, they know that the two of you are meant to be together. You're meant to grow old together. That is so beautiful. Wow. And you could be a water and an earth sign for these, if you resonate there with both the pages. You or your person. 10 of Swords, really beautiful energy. So look at that. Your person sees how much you are spiritually connected with your spirit team, with your ancestors, your angels, and just your inner knowing of yourself, where you're headed. And they love that about you. They feel like you're a lone wolf, but in the best kind of way. You're not someone who's a follower. You are a leader, and they love that about you. You're not afraid to go it alone and to be different. You're not for everyone. You're not afraid to be unique and to be yourself. They love that about you, because maybe in the past too, your person always dated people who kind of went with the flow or did whatever they wanted. And then here you come along and you are someone who is absolutely not afraid to, you know, live life to the sound of your own song. 8 of Swords, beautiful. Your person sees you as someone who overcame so much mental conflict or anxiety, or even like you could have had really difficult upbringing or negative cycles in the past. Bad luck, bad string of events in your life, bad karma, but you overcame it all and you healed from it, and there you go, glowing. So a lot of people maybe expected you to be someone with anxiety or depression, but even if you are having a difficult time, it's like you managed to keep that part of you in and really just put on a happy face and realize that life goes on. And your person really loves that about you. You don't let the stress of life get to you. Like, for example, even if the two of you are fighting, or say you lost a job, or you were struggling with something, anything it could be, any misunfortunate event, the way you handle yourself, it should be like a mess, but you don't. You always handle it so gracefully, so classy, so calmly, and they love that. 3 of Pentacles, absolutely. This is the family pile. Marriage and a family for you both, if you don't already have that. This person sees you as someone who is going to be such a good caretaker for their family. Say they already have kids. They find you would be a great stepmother, stepfather. And if not, they just know that you are going to raise a beautiful family with them. All right, couple more messages here. 9 of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who is not afraid to reach for your dreams, to really put yourself out there regardless of how minuscule or how difficult it may seem, and to go for it. And ultimately, they know that you're always going to be successful because you do that, and they love that about you. You could also have a close connection with birds. They love that about you as well. Wow, so even another animal here. So for some of you, you could have either you have a bird at home, or you have like a dog or a cat that you're close with. 7 of Pentacles. This person sees you ultimately as the place that they're going to grow, that they're going to be with for the long term. This person sees you as a successful relationship, not as someone that it wouldn't work out with. They see you as someone for the long term. So that's really beautiful energy to be in. Now we're going to do the final messages. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in. Go ahead and like the video if this resonates. Okay, so let's get the angel message first, and then we'll do your messages. If I can find it, it's beautiful. All right, so angel message for this pile. The reason why they love you is because you are an earth angel. You are a very protected being who shares a close bond with divine. You are someone kind, down to earth, and dedicated to helping others. They love you very much for that. So your person knows that even if you don't have much, if someone is in need of your help, of your guidance, or even of like a financial help, you are someone who would like give the shirt off your back to help someone in need, even if you were struggling yourself, and they really love that about you. And especially when it comes to the connection, they feel like you've always put them first, and you've always shown them light, even in difficult times, even in times they may not have necessarily felt like they deserved it from you. You were always leading in a kind light and loving side for them. So let's get the messages. First one says, I'm planning a surprise. Okay, well, with all this Hierophant energy there of a marriage, for some of you definitely could be some sort of gift or surprise moving in together. It says, I want to take you away somewhere romantic, just the two of us. So for some of you, could be a trip. Maybe the two of you will go on a little romantic getaway. May we always make it work despite any silly arguments we have. I cannot handle distance between you and I ever. So that's really sweet. This is how your person feels about you. Any little arguments you get into, it doesn't matter, because the love that the two of you share can overcome any of that. It says, I always fantasize about you in inappropriate times and settings. So your person definitely has a deep physical attraction to you, and they could be working or with their friends or with someone else, and it's always at the wrong times. They're thinking about the intimate times the two of you share together, or the intimate times you're going to share together. So it says, I want to spoil you because you deserve it. So your person definitely wants to spoil you. If you chose 402, they want to marry you, have a family with you, and make sure that you are well taken care of. So that is really beautiful energy to be in. And this is collective. So remember, it could resonate for either feminine or masculine, whatever you're into. So let's go into the love letter for this final pile. If you have stuck around, I really hope this resonates for you. And if not, feel free to check out another pile as well. It says, my dearest love, I want to first start this letter by thanking you for all that you have done for me in my life, truly showing me what it feels like to be unconditionally loved. For allowing me to slowly open up my heart to this connection. I love you so deeply. XOXO. So really beautiful. This person overall just knows that doesn't matter what mountains come between you, what other parties, relationships, obstacles, maybe even distance. Doesn't matter who, what, where, when. You are their love. You have their heart. And they feel the same reassurance within you. And this is why this person is so adamant on marriage and a family. And even if you're younger, because we had both the page energies there, it doesn't matter. Your person feels like they know that you are where their heart is. So that is really beautiful energy to be in. And if you are older by chance, this is what this connection does for you and your person. It keeps you both young at heart. It's like the two of you could be in your 60s, but when you're together, you feel like you're young and in love again, and it just brings it to such a beautiful place. Regardless of what age you're at, the two of you bring about this like youthful happiness and what it's like to just not worry so much about all the other stuff and just to be happy in love. This is what this person really loves about you the most. So we're going to leave that there. Make sure you check out another pile if you didn't resonate with that one. I will leave this timestamps, and go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you did resonate. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, sending light and blessings. Have an amazing day, and overall just know whichever pile you chose, this person in particular has so much love for you. They are imploding with love, and it's only a matter of time that they let you know the depths of these feelings as well. So thank you so much.